Welcome to another edition of Rust Rants. I'm John Rust, and I come on and go off about, well, whatever's honking me off today. You know, there's a difference between being ignorant and being dumb. Ignorant is, say, someone comes up to me and they say, "Hey John, what's the capital of Tajikistan?" My response would be, "I don't know that off the top of my head," but that's not common knowledge, so you can be forgiven for that. Dumb is you're 40 years old and you think the moon and the sun are the same thing. I just lost some IQ points just saying that sentence. So who thought the moon and the sun were the same thing? Well, that would be Chelsea Handler, the actress who starred in... Actually, I don't know what she's been in, and honestly, I don't care enough to look it up. Anyway, Handler was on the Jimmy Fallon show promoting something. Again, I don't know what, and I don't really care. So she tells this story of when she and her sister were vacationing in Africa, and they were riding on elephants, which actually sounds like a pretty cool thing to do. Anyway, Handler's sister pointed out that the sun and the moon were out at the same time. So Chelsea Handler said, "Oh, give me strength to say this." Chelsea Handler said, quote, "I'm like, wait, but they're always together." And as soon as I said that, she turned around and she goes, "What did you say?" I was like, "Oh, shut up. I was like, I knew what I said, I was wrong, but I said to my sister, I just assumed when the sun went down, it popped back up as the moon, you know." I don't know if I can go on with this rant, man. You know, when you're 6 or 7 years old, that would be a cute story. When you're 40, it's pathetic that you think that. I mean, what kind of schooling did Chelsea Handler have? Okay, how about this? Did she even pay any attention when she was in school? Because this is the sort of stuff you should know by the time you're in 3rd grade. That, you know, I don't know who's dumber. Chelsea Handler for thinking the moon and the sun are the same thing, or this teenage girl I saw on an episode of the YouTuber Maxim Baddy's channel a few years ago who thought... I'm about to lose some more IQ points just saying this. The girl thought that the United States and England were planets, not countries. Boy, we can have a debate on who's dumber. Actually, there's something else to consider. What is dumber? Being 40 years old and thinking the moon and the sun are the same thing, or going on network TV and admitting that to the entire world?
I didn't know until I was 40 years old that the sun and the moon were not the same thing.
I mean, does Chelsea Handler not realize we have this thing called social media where people will blast you for the tiniest of reasons? Here's an example. Me saying, "I wish Rey would have gone through more challenges and setbacks in the Disney Star Wars trilogy to make her hero's journey more satisfying." Here is the Rey simp fanverse. "Ah, you sexist, misogynist, incelistophobe, ree. And as you can imagine, many people on all social media platforms have been roasting. I mean Texas barbecue style roasting Chelsea Handler for thinking that the moon and the sun were the same thing. Well, along with not knowing that the moon and the sun were different things until she was 40, I think there's another thing that Chelsea Handler never knew. That's the old saying, It's better to keep your mouth shut and have the world think you're a fool than to open it and remove all doubt. All right, folks, that's going to do it for this edition of Rust Rants. Hopefully, when we come back on Tuesday, my IQ points will have revived, hopefully, after this. Anyway, folks, be sure to like, share, follow, and subscribe across all of KYCA's social media. That's Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, Instagram. Also, we have a new Twitter page for KYCA, so be sure to subscribe to that. Also, be sure to check us out on kyca.info. Smash the like button, leave a comment. We'd love to hear what you have to say on this video. Till next time, I'm John Rust. Heaven help us all. I'll see you soon.